Don't worry. See you. Goodbye.
I cannot count the number of times I've seen this. Great episode. Besides,
Freezing air blasting into the room.
I have the box set. All of them.
I know you might be in the dark. Afraid of even windows open all over the place, but as a point of decency, couldn't you do it a little more subtle? The doctor said it was nothing.
So instead, I choose to supplement earlier when I mentioned some of the shirts I was wearing. Significance, these are the sort of shirts that I would wear to that, okay, you don't want names named, to that warehouse. Thank you. The first couple weeks. And no one ever seemed to have a problem with it until a couple days before I was sent to the Newark location. Believe it or not, this shirt, there was an elderly woman at a church I used to attend who had a problem with this one. And she wasn't too keen about this side of the shirt either. And I've had a lot of time to think about that encounter with her. She was Caucasian. I'm kind of wondering if she had ulterior motives. Read Margaret Sanger's autobiography. She had her plans to infiltrate the African American church. And you probably know that there was a sad level of success. I probably don't need to tell you all that. Okay, that's kind of enough there. I think you got the gist. There are a couple other shirts that I didn't show, but that I was wearing at the warehouse. Anyway, after they got on my case about it, I'd started utilizing shirts like this and like this. What none of them at that place understood was that the design here was taken from a World War II propaganda poster. You know, to fight the axis of evil. Adolf Hitler and his agenda. That's a shirt that I got from my best friend. He since went on to be in heaven. This is my favorite Project 86 shirt. Immortal, eternal. Those words are from their song "To Sandry Return." That is a keystone anthem of mine. Keystone anthem. Every line, every lyric, even the attitude. That's me. This is the infamous shirt, the infamous design that got me in a heap of trouble with an African American woman who is my manager, who claimed to be of like faith with me. And it's people like that have caused me some of the major stumbling blocks in my faith, because I have been known to walk away from religious institutions that would try to put like pro-life versus the gospel message, which to me, pro-life, that's part and parcel of the gospel message. You know, then to those who reach out inner city, the homeless, I wish they let me be on board with them. I recognize that as being part of the gospel message as well. Anyway, here's the tie I was telling y'all about. Anyway, one more thing. Not pertinent to tonight's show, except for at the end, the question was, does this go on in other venues? Yes, I let on that I've seen some of it in church. Well, another thing, I find it fascinating. There was a time I was invited to hang out with some African American friends of mine who also like-minded faith, and they actually do the work. And I love these people. I love them very, very much. I spoke to one of them on the phone. No, texted her this one time because I wanted to know what the dress attire was. I was so cut to come as I am, and I did. Wore this long sleeve shirt there, and on the back was this. There's a story behind this shirt. See, thing is that, you know, there was a period, where I was like most other Christians. Instead of calling them by name, I would say the present administration. Well, I ended up finding out that I got in trouble for even questioning the policies of the administration without calling them out by name. I can't even politely bring an issue to the table without being raked over the coals. So I got thinking, if I'm going to be raked over the coals, we're doing this my way. I'm calling them out by name. So I did. The troubling thing is, I don't recall being invited back since. Neither has that person been willing to converse with me. Tiff, does this go on outside of business world? Yes, it does, ma'am. Yes, it does.